Today's Gospel from Mark tells another story from Jesus' early ministry. Here he cures a leper who approaches him, kneels, and begs to be made clean. Mark tells us, moved with pity, Jesus stretched out his hand and touched the leper and said to him, "I do will it, be made clean." In preaching on this text, one of my Franciscan brothers recalled his own elderly grandmother who could not see, touching his face affectionately. The act of touch was an act of love. For Jesus, it was that and more. To touch a leper, a religious untouchable, was to become ritually unclean. As Father Eugene Laverdiere writes, such a radical gesture indicated that Jesus was proclaiming the gospel of God not just to those in the synagogue or from the home of Peter and from the people gathered in front of the home, but to all. This gospel text also sets the stage for what will come in the succeeding chapters of Mark's gospel. The cured leper spread the report abroad so that it was impossible for Jesus to enter a town openly. He remained outside in deserted places, and people kept coming to him from everywhere. The word of Jesus' actions will spread. There will be growing crowds and the inevitable conflict with those who cannot accept what God is doing for the world in Jesus. You will have to read what happens next in Mark's gospel on your own, since we now begin a different cycle of readings next week in the season of Lent. But perhaps the ending of today's text might set up your Lenten reflection. Go with Jesus into a deserted place in your life, a place of silence in your heart. There you can begin your Lenten journey of renewal.